podiatry this year, didn't you know? Look!
Spring break!
Yeah, Dr. Todd.
Yeah.
Spring break. Okay. Throw me the football. Yeah, baby. Go on.
We're getting our suntan on.
Yes. Woo! Spring break 2020. Healthy Feet Podiatry. Hey everybody, Dr. Leo Crowitz, Healthy Feet Podiatry. Follow me. All right, come on in. We gotta do the struggle. We wanted to make sure we didn't get any patients on film here, so that's why we're laughing. And I'm in green. Why? St. Patrick's Day. And election day at the same time. So we only voted for the Irish candidates, I guess, or how does that work on St. Patrick's Day? The big partiers, we don't know. But anyway, I haven't voted yet, but our patient has voted because your I voted sticker. And the patient's okay with being in this today. So let's take a look and say hi to the patient.
Hi.
And guess what? This patient has had their other toe done 2 weeks ago. And she actually survived it. The only problem is we filmed it and she said she didn't see it. And apparently a lot of people didn't see it because we went online to look right after we put it up and it looked like no one was watching it because of the clickbait. They didn't like the clickbait, Alexia.
With the knife?
And some of the viewers got mad at me with the knife, yes. So then we tried a couple more with clickbait and some people took the bait and like fish, they bit it again and they watched it. And they're probably going to watch this. I don't know what I'm going to use for the clickbait this time. Maybe we'll use an I voted sticker and see if people click on that and see what happens. Like they win a special prize if they click on it. I don't know. Anyway, here's the patient's toe. This is the last one we did. Let's take a look. I'm going to take that off and then we'll put a new Band-Aid on there. But anyway, it's scabbed up and you can see her video now I think says putting a probe under the toenail. Okay. And if you watch that video, you can see what it looked like beforehand. But this is like perfect healing for 2 weeks. This is exactly what you want to see 2 weeks into it. And you can see the little scab that formed there on the side. That's actually part of it is dried blood right in this area here. The eponychium looks almost perfect. It's slightly red. That's exactly what we would see. You can get an extreme close-up of that where the eponychium is right there. Yeah. And you can see the redness is actually normal. You can back it up a little and you can see it better. But anyway, that's what you want to see, and that's because of the hyperemia. All the little blood vessels open up, the blood rush is there when it's healing, and it's going to do that for another 2 weeks, and then this will dry up and that scab will fall off of there. Our patients are kind of like that. And because it's St. Patrick's Day, we have a green tourniquet. So let's see, this is our green tourniquet here. By the way, so our patient has ingrown nail right here on the medial side of the toe, just like this one. Same place. And this one actually is pretty bad. You can see it's pretty obvious when you look at the toe, especially when we do extreme close-ups. I don't know if we can get any closer, Alexia, but you can see how that nail, it really goes right down. Can you see it? Are you able to see it from there? Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. I mean, it really dives right down. So let's wrap this up. We're going to put our tourniquet on. Our lucky Irish colored tourniquet / exsanguinator. I'm going to wrap this up. And let's push this back here. And the patient's mom is here too. She's being real quiet. She's waving right now, but she doesn't want to be on film. Okay. I'll be real quiet because we're about to probe the nail again. Okay? Let's listen for the probing noise. You ready? Ooh. That's under the eponychium. Here we go. That's strange.
It's just weird that I can't feel like any of it.
Okay, let's go just look at the patient's reaction. The patient thinks this is actually really fun. So actually, this is fun. You're not in school, you're watching ingrown nail be removed. So, I mean, really, don't you think this is better than spring break? Any spring break you've ever had?
Close second.
Okay, cool. Very cool. I mean, we're trying to make the best of this situation. We know it's really bad out there for everybody. But when you're home and you have nothing to do, why not have the side of your toenail pulled out, right?
Yeah.
And do it in style. So we're gonna go under the eponychium. This is great here. So that's the piece of nail. And what I did was, if you look, this is kind of cool because up close you can see Alexia. See where the nail, I cut it right where it actually starts diving downward, where it takes a 90-degree turn. Can you see that?
Kind of.
And that, okay, let me get under it a little more. Do you see now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's where it takes the 90-degree turn right there. And then I'm going to go under the epinecum. This is kind of cool. So if you want to try this at home, if you're really bored and you have nothing to do and you want to try to be a podiatrist, you can try this at home. Normally we say don't try this at home, but that's okay. It limits your exposure, if you know what I mean. So just do this at home. Do any kind of procedure at home. Actually, we encourage it. Actually, I'm just joking around. Don't do this at home. But here we go. We're going to pull this out. And that's the ingrown piece right there.
Mom's face.
Wow, and the mom is freaking out over there, right? Because we told her, oh, she sees it.
Whoa.
And the mom says it's big. If mom says it's big, it's big. Here we go, look at this. This is pretty cool too. That is all the callus skin that's on the end of it. That. I'm showing the mom, we can't show the mom, but her reaction is pretty funny actually. She's got this look on her face of horror. Can you see that? But this came off of your daughter's toe. Can you believe that?
It's a big chunk.
Would you like to save this and put this with her teeth that fell out when she was a child? Do you still have her teeth now?
Oh my God.
Her hair?
I do have her teeth.
Okay, we can put it all in her teeth, nails, hair. We can get a big jar full of teeth, hair, and nails, right? All right, let's see here. My mom saved my teeth.
My mom
I feel like you.
And I looked at them and I said, I can't believe you saved these. And then I threw them away. That was kind of nasty. But you know what? I have my kids' teeth. In a little
That's
thing.
nice.
Yeah, with little notes. I have notes on each tooth, how they lost their tooth.
You do?
Because there's usually funny things that go along with it, yeah. So I have a note and I have them in bags, so I could actually put the notes in and the date. So I can put them in like an album, so it says like the date that they lost it and how they lost it, because a couple of them, or several of them, were traumatic, or there was an incident around it, like the freaking out of a day or two before the tooth came out, and what we had to go through in order for that tooth to come out. So I thought that was cool. So if any of you have kids, it's kind of cool to do that. Save it, write a little note after it comes out, what the incident was or how it happened or how your kid was freaking out. Maybe take a picture with it because it's kind of cool to have later on. I think it's cool. And my oldest daughter was very surprised that I had all that. And I took actually notes on what happened. So we used to give her Webkins when she would lose teeth. Do you guys remember the Webkins?
Yeah.
They were all related to, like, they had a little number on them, and then you would go online and sign into Webkin. And she remembered those. She had all her Webkins, and she knew all the numbers and what she got the Webkins for.
They're not around anymore, are they?
Nope, except in our house. We have, like, a ton of Webkins in our house. They walk around at night when we're sleeping.
That would be scary.
And they get on the computer, and they hack our email. I think one of the Webkins is reading my emails. Yes, the Webkins actually come alive at night. Okay, this is the third stick. Nice and clean.
See the light.
Younger, but we always say in surgery and when we do little procedures on or even big procedures, on younger patients, they have the best tissue. Their tissue always looks super healthy and super clean compared to older people, where it gets kind of saggy and ratty and nasty looking. But the younger people heal great, and their tissue actually looks nice and healthy when it's exposed. When I say healthy, it's like a nice beefy reddish color, and it just heals fast. So maybe that's why people eat veal. You know, young meat, I guess, when they're eating that stuff. I don't know if you're meat eaters out there, but do you eat veal? No? Okay, don't start. The idea of it's pretty nasty. Okay, let's get our vinegar. That's what we need. Cool. And let's see, how's that look close up?
Very good.
I need to look at. Let me look. I love to look through this because I can see great through there. That is pretty cool.
Very clean.
It's gorgeous. There's a nice little hole there. Now we're gonna fill the hole up with our Silvadine. And that's it. So let's ask the patient. Can we ask the patient a question? What do you think? Was that fun?
Yeah, it was really easy.
So would you recommend, instead of a spring break trip for people, that they just go to a doctor and have their nail removed? Like for fun?
If
No.
that's what they want to do, then yes.
Good answer.
I guess if you have to do something, right? Better than sitting around watching great movies on Netflix, right? All right, so we did this. This is our St. Patty's Day treat. It's extremely exciting. Why? Because we have green tape. I have green scrubs on and green socks on too. Look at my green socks. Can you believe it? These are the only green socks that I could find. Don't they have a toucan on
They
there?
do.
I have no idea where those came from, but I found them and put them on, and that's it. So that's our St. Patty's Day treat. So Everybody have a great St. Patrick's Day if you're watching this today, which nope, actually we're putting a different video up. So you're gonna be watching it a couple days later. If you're in Ireland, hopefully you had an awesome time. If you're in the United States, hopefully you got out and did something. But I think a lot of our bars and restaurants are closed right now. So be safe, be healthy, wash your hands.